Hi, my name is David McCarthy and I'm the founder and CEO of AskArk. In this demo video, I'm going to show you how SEN coordinators, SAT teachers can use AskArk to develop learning support plans at scale in line with the continuum support for schools. So if we go to teaching and learning here, which is down the right hand column, and we look for develop a learning support plan, what you'll see here is that we're making AI as easy to use as completing a form. So when a teacher or SEN team uses this tool, we'll be developing a learning support plan aligned with the continuum of support. So let's get started. I'm going to talk through this. Our first student is a talented musician. They're good at practical subjects, has ASD, struggles with change, social interaction, and sensory overload on busy corridors. First year student performing well in wood technology and music, finds open-ended questions difficult and needs structure and predictability. Currently, an SNA is with the student 15 hours a week. We have a sensory break room, we have visual timetables, we have support specifically for maths and English, and we have our autism-friendly classroom. We want to use visual supports independently. We want him to cope with the timetable changes using strategies and to complete group work with minimal support and to improve essay structure. So obviously you'll know your students better than I do. This is just an example, but now using AskArk, and don't forget to append an appropriate knowledge source to this file as well if you wish. What it will start to do is to produce the learning support plan aligned with the guideline document, the continuum of support for this student. Remember, as always, AskArk is not the answer machine, it's the first draft of the answer. So anything that you want to add, amend, update or otherwise, you can do so by simply instructing AskArk from the chat box here at the bottom of the screen. Again, if we gave the name, which we can do because AskArk is secure and privacy focused, they would fall in here. We've got our student profile, we've got the priority learning goals, we've got some support strategies for the classroom, we've got some specific interventions that we want to look at in terms of visual independence and social skills development, and how we might monitor that progress and some of the support team roles in terms of the implementation of this plan. That looks really good. As I said, you can simply amend here as needed, and at any stage you can copy into a Google Doc or Word doc, export as a formatted Word document. That works in Google Docs as well, or you can regenerate. Now let's talk about smart suggestions. This is where we try and map out the next 4 administrative tasks that you might need to do to support this child as we see at the minute. So it might be in terms of creating sensory resources, designing social skills activities, maybe generate a transition script, or develop some progress tracking tools. Just by way of this, let's just demonstrate here how we might create some structured activities for group work skills. So maybe some roll cards, some discussion prompts, some interaction guides and progress trackers. Again, this is to assist, I suppose, you in developing some resources to support the student. Because AskArk is an administrative assistant, feel free to instruct it to do other things. For example, maybe a note for VSware or Compass or Tyro, maybe something that you can use to communicate with staff regarding this student, as the case might be. So you can see there it's generating quite a bit there now. It may seem quite long. In any case, we can just simply ask ArK to reduce it down. But even at the outside here, there's some really good ideas here, which I think might make some sense. Always though, remember the professional judgment applies to every output. I'll finally wrap it up with maybe prepare a short note for the MIS. In this case it might be Tyro. And you can see here just effectively, like I said, a strategy is nearly almost, but again, professional judgment applies here. So that's AskArk and how we can support some of your learning support plans, IEPs, tailor-made to specific students. Hope this was useful. Thank you so much.